Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Leanne, I'm a yoga Pilates teacher, online coach and personal trainer. But I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk to you a little bit about the muscles used for correct posture when they're working and when they're firing properly. So this is my bad diagram of a person with the back muscles. So I'll talk you through it. So you've got the spinal column in black. So the blue here is the tendons, so sometimes you can get tendon pain, if you're stiff, and there's a lot less blood flow to tendon areas, so it can take a longer time to heal because of that. The muscles surrounding tendons can get really strong, but then because the tendon has less blood flow to it, it can take a while to catch up, so it's important you don't go too heavy too soon on exercises for that reason, because that's when you can get detachment of the muscle and tendon issues. Such as strains and sprains. So you can see we've got a large area in the small of our backs where it tends to get quite stiff in the morning. So and then the muscles are attaching from the tendon. So in red, it was meant to be in red, going all the way up, splitting off into like halfway up the back, but your erector spinal muscles support the back in extension, so keeping upright exercises. So think of a squat. If you're keeping upright, you're counteracting going forward, you're using the extensors of the back, which are attached to the aponeurosis, the large tendon at the bottom of your back. So the more blood flow, and these muscles you can see run up. Again, they do stop and start halfway, but basically come all the way up to the top of the spinal column. So the more that we strengthen these erector spinae or erector spinae muscles, it takes pressure off the spine. It's really good for people with osteoarthritis, osteoporosis in the thoracic area. It relieves pain, helps manage pain and stiffness. So when we're doing things like dorsal raises, we work on these. So you're looking for that warmth around that area. Then I wanted to talk about the rhomboids. So you can see here badly is the scapula, the shoulder blades that I've drawn, and attached, so you've got a small, pen's almost completely run out, a small rhomboid minor muscle, and then underneath you've got rhomboid major muscle that attaches to the scapula, and its job is to pull the scapula towards the spine, bringing your shoulders back for good posture. But over time, and especially with like parents and seated jobs and picking kids up, breastfeeding, we start to round the shoulders, and these muscles switch off and they become harder and harder to connect to. So when I'm saying in our classes, think about bringing the shoulder blade towards the spine. Over-exaggerate that movement, and you will begin to reconnect the mind to the muscle. And over time, you won't have to think about good posture. You will hopefully relearn it the more you practice it. Then the deltoids, missed an eye there. The deltoids, the back of the shoulder, are obviously really important. It's the weakest muscle, it's the weakest joint in the whole body, the shoulder joint, because it is a ball and socket, but it's very shallow. So it's just surrounded by ligaments, your rotator cuffs, tendons, ligaments, and muscle. So it's also the opposing, so the opposite muscle. So when this switches on, the lats must switch off. So the lats are the biggest muscle in the back. The biggest muscle in the group, in the body, is actually the glutes, which I've pictured here. But yeah, the lats are really important for helping prevent, if they get tight, then you start with rounded shoulders as well, and stiffness and tightness. And because they're so large, it's actually trimming towards the waistline, uses a lot of calories when they are worked. But again, when the lats switch on, the shoulders must switch off, and vice versa. They work together. What else did I want to talk about? We've got the traps. So the massive muscle is the trapezius as well in the back. So you can see it comes all the way up. It works like you can feel it at the top of your neck, sides of your neck. So when this area gets tight, your levator scapulae gets tight as well, which causing neck pain. So when I'm saying push your shoulders down away from your ears, I'm talking about flexibility in the trapezius, and you can see it goes all the way. So we split the trapezius up into lower, medium and high upper traps for short. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk you through the anatomy there of what we'll be working today, and it should all work together. It's obviously massively simplified as well. But if this helps, please let me know with a comment if you found this interesting. But yeah, I think that's everything covered.